going to give you a quick tutorial of how to upload a how to convert a Microsoft Word document to a Google Doc and make sure it's on your Google Drive so that you can submit your papers as Google Docs. I grade using Google Docs, so when you get your papers back, you'll have comments off to the side and then a summative comment on the bottom of your Google Doc, and so it's much easier for me if you submit them in the Google Doc format. Depending on the format, sometimes they may not even be able to leave comments at all throughout your paper if you don't choose the Google Doc format. So this here on my screen right now is Microsoft Word. So let's say I've got my paper and I've been typing my paper on Microsoft Word. So there it is. So of course you're going to want to save that to your own computer. So I'm just going to put paper on desktop. And so it's currently saved as a Microsoft Word file. Then I'm going to go to my drive, and I highly recommend that you have a folder just for this class. So I'm going to call it Composition 2 Papers, and that way you can easily find, especially if you have other stuff on your Google Drive, you can easily find it. And so I'm going to click into this folder, and then I'm going to do New up here with the plus, File Upload, and then from my desktop, I should be able to find paper, right? So I'm going to get that on there and upload that item to my drive. Now it's going to upload as a Microsoft Word document. So from here, what we can do is click open that, and you'll see it's just letting you view it as a Word document. But if you go up here to open with, and then you can do open with Google Docs, and then that automatically converts that document into a Google Doc. Just make sure you scroll through it and double check the format. Every once in a while, it'll mess with the format a little bit and you'll have to go fix the spacing or something like that. But now we have the paper as a Google Doc. Of course, you can change the name if you'd like to at this point. I recommend that you pick, pick something. Here we go, homelessness. Pick something that will allow you and me to know what the paper is for future reference. So I've got it there now in my drive. So now when you go to, let's see, it should make a copy right here. If I go back to my folder, find it. Where did I put it? You know what? Let's make sure, move to, yep, okay. So my computer is just taking a while to show, but it should be in there, in that same folder. So now when you go to paper number 1 submission link, which is under week 2, and by the way, if your week 2 doesn't show the submission link, there's probably a button down here that says more because there's so many things in week 2 that you may have to click to see the rest of them. So when you click open paper 1 submission, you will just attach your doc to it. So you will see, you can't see it on mine because I'm not a student, you will see down here some different icons. One of them is the Google Drive icon that looks like this icon right up here, the Drive icon. That will click you into your Google Drive and allow you to find that paper and then attach it. Just make sure you choose the Google Docs version of it and not the Microsoft Word version of it, and then you'll want to click submit, turn in on your assignment, and that will give your assignment to me. Once you give me your doc, once you submit it, you will not have permission to edit it anymore. The permissions change so that I have permission until I return it to you as a graded assignment. So make sure you're giving me your final draft because you can't go in and make any changes afterwards. If you do, you actually can open it up and make changes, but then it shows that you have to resubmit it, and then it shows that you submitted it late. So make sure what you submit here is your final draft. Hope that helps everybody. If you're having issues, please do let me know because it is a point deduction if you submit as a different type of format. So I look forward to reading your papers. Bye.